I want to tell you about one of the most fantastic, unbelievable ripoffs that's ever taken place. It's so fantastic, it's so unbelievable, that I think the powers to be, Wall Street in particular, think that we just won't believe it. The story starts in the mid-1970s, when this country embarked on a brand new experiment. That experiment, right then and there, just about sent us back into the Great Depression last September. That experiment has been an unbelievable disaster, one that you're living through and that I'm afraid our children will live through as well. Here's a statistic that our researchers, who are USW members as well, came up with. We compared the average top 100 CEOs' wages to the average worker's wage. In 1970, the gap was 45 to 1. For every $1 a worker earned, the CEO earned 45. Guess what it was in 2007? 200? 1,000? 1723 to 1. 1723 to 1. The top 1/10 of 1% paid as much income tax or had as much earned income as the bottom 67 million taxpayers. The average indebtedness of the average working family went to 60 cents on the dollar, which was what it was historically in this country, to $1.20 per dollar earned. As we sit here right now, hundreds of billions of dollars are being zinged around the world, being traded back and forth, and there's no fee on that whatsoever. We put a little fee on that, it would generate each year from $50 billion to $500 billion. This is the point where we have them on their knees. They cannot survive without our largesse. And now I got to tell you why I'm disappointed. We have them on their knees, they're begging for our money, and we're letting them up. We've let them up. They believe that we should be allowed to be ripped off by the mortgage company of our choice. God forbid somebody should regulate them. It's a violation of American freedom. They're restarting the fantasy finance casino. Goldman Sachs just announced that they're going to start selling the same trash that crashed the system only a few months ago. Because now they know it's all guaranteed by the federal government. The investors know that we'll bail them out. And the most appalling thing that's going on right now that I can't believe is happening is that Citigroup, remember Citigroup? We own Citigroup. We've given them roughly $320 billion to keep that thing from collapsing. And they're about to pay one of their traders, not traitors, but traders, $100 million for last year's good work. Now, Wall Street, these guys are tough. And I'm wondering whether or not we're tough enough to take them on. We got to get up and show some gumption. We got to pressure the government from the progressive side. We can't sit here and let them do it for us because they're getting overwhelmed by these bankers. These are some tough dudes. But I know one thing. The brothers and sisters, my fellow brothers and sisters out here are as tough as anybody. And if we can get ourselves mobilized against this ripoff, I know we can do something about it. Thank you very much.